click, click, click. I'm the elephant king.
Check, check, check. Can I get a sound check from my comics?
Woo woo. Boop boop boop.
Whoop. Wow, there's a little bit of an echo there. Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, everyone, welcome to another episode of Keeter's Comedy Corner, where these three comedians and myself bring a little bit of laughter into your life, at least for the next hour. All right, let's do some introductions, shall we? Shall we? Yes. All right, my first comedian is a Flappers Comedy Club I was trying to say this, Super Bowl winner, who's appeared at the Silk Road International and New York Underground Comedy Festival. Being the first black comedian to perform in Mongolia might make her an answer in a future season of this show, because we do rounds of trivia. That might be a question for sure. All right, let's give it up for Erica Switzer. How are you, Erica?
I'm cold. How are you?
I'm cold. Where are you streaming from?
Chicago.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. It was 75 degrees here in Los Angeles.
Up there.
All right. Erica, real quick, 30 seconds or less. Let's hear a little bit about your life.
Ooh, wow. My life is the Lifetime movie America never knew it needed. To put it mildly, I wound up leaving an ex-husband who used to give side hugs. That's how bad he was. And deciding to go eat, pray, love through China. So that was fun.
Nice. I was just trying to imagine a relationship like with a side hug. I know. Yeah. All right. My next comedian is from San Jose, California. He's the producer of Hypothetical Comedy. Welcome, Funky Sam Medina. Ow.
What up? Thanks for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Absolutely, brother. Is that a self-given name?
No, you know what's funny is when I first started doing comedy, all the comics just started calling me Funky Sam Medina, and I just ran with it. I'm like, okay,
I love it, dude.
Flow.
do it.
Do you do the intro song? You know, when you come in.
I tried to, like, I was producing shows at a club before the pandemic, and yeah, I was coming out to Funky Sam Medina or
Yeah. Funky Medina, dude.
Whatever it's called, I was coming out to.
Awesome, Sam. Do me a favor, 30 seconds or less. Let's hear your life story.
Well, my life story is I have a cat scratching at the bedroom door right now. So as soon as I'm done talking, I have to get up and open the door for her. That's pretty much my life story. I'm a comic. I'm in a pandemic. Somebody help me.
Yeah.
I feel you. SOS.
Right. We'll get out soon, Sam. We'll get out soon, brother. Are you streaming from Los Angeles?
I'm in Tracy, California, so I'm about an hour out of San Jose and right up near the Bay Area.
Is it cold up there right now?
Not too cold. I got my door open, so it's probably about 50.
I feel like 98% of the country is like, you know, in an ice block right now, and I'm just down here in shorts, just enjoying it, sending people like sunshine beams on the internet.
Yeah, it was actually a really nice day today. Sorry, Erica.
It's all right. When the pandemic's over, you can come out here and do some shows. Right? All right, last and definitely not least, this comedian performs at the Ice House and the Ha Ha Cafe right here in Los Angeles, California. You may have seen him at the Palm Springs International Comedy Festival. He was on the show last season, and he's back to win some cash. Let's hear for Fangio Martinez. What?
Oh yeah.
Just so you
Your boy
guys
came back for the
know,
prizes.
just so you know, Fangio was on the show, and he destroyed. Like he destroyed. He's a beast. And I believe you're one of the only comics to go online and kind of trash talk, which I promote. Like, hey, if you win the pop culture portion of the show, please go. I mean, we're comics. We have.
I had to. I don't brag about much. I gotta brag about what I can get.
No, it was wonderful. You did great. You guys are gonna do great. Thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time tuning in, usually we have better internet upload speeds. The last 2 weeks I've been getting screwed by Spectrum. And we're going to figure it all out. I'm sure we're going to figure this all out. First, I want to let you know, my name is Chris Kidder. I'm your host. My last name says it all. I created this show last year in the wake of the pandemic for fun, for entertainment purposes. Make sure you stay tuned. We're live every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have winners this season. We have sponsors this season. The winner of the season's taking home a large cash pot. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So stick around. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, all that jazz. If you want to jump into the live chat and try to beat everyone else with your answers, do that. It's a lot of fun. But before we do that, let's start off by talking about our sponsors for a quick moment. Shall we? All right, let's go. Got Anger? Breakthrough Innovative Group is a full-service consulting firm specializing in anger management. A Los Angeles County certified provider since 2007. They provide education and training services to organizations and individuals like myself to build stronger, healthier relationships. A lot of you know my story. If you don't, I had some issues, and Maria over at Breakthrough Innovative helped me through my court-ordered 26 hours of anger management. And go check them out, breakthroughinnovative.com. And make sure you say hi to Maria for me. All right. Moving on. Next and last sponsor of the show. Greg Dean, the professor of comedy. He's been teaching comedy techniques and how to succeed, not succeed, in comedy for over 40 years. If you're considering stand-up comedy or want to add humor to your speeches or presentations, or you're an expert who wants a refresher course on proper joke structure, then go check them out. Standupcomedy.com. Say hi to Greg Dean for me. I love you, Greg. I see you all the time. You're the best. All right. Moving on. Let's move on, shall we? All right. So we're going to get into some pop culture trivia in just a minute. When we do, guys, your name is your buzzard. I will remind you throughout the show. Do not shout out the answer. It takes away points from everyone. Okay? All right. And we have money in the game, so you don't want to be pissing people off. Comedy is a small circle. We will find you. All right, we're going to start with a serious question, and if you're watching the show, feel free to throw your answers in the live chat. I do see Norman Laser. Welcome, buddy. You're here every week. I love you, Norman. All right. I'm going to start with you, Fangio. We're going to start with you on this one. If you didn't know what Gorilla Glue was made for, what body part would you put it on?
Oh my God. I've been seeing that for the last couple of days now. I'm Hispanic, so we got this thing called moco de gorilla, and it's like the same thing translated in Spanish, and they've been putting it in the goddamn hair. I would not put it in my goddamn hair, but if I were to have a rough estimation of it, I maybe put it on my forearms.
Okay. How about you, Erica?
As a lady, I have very dainty wrists. So I believe I would use said adhesives to help fortify these palms.
That's an awesome answer. And it was very, very well said. What about you, Sam?
I think it's good for some deodorant. If you got a deodorant, you put it under the arms and you never lift your arms up again.
Okay. Well, dude, that's a great deodorant. Your arms never go up. You will never have smelly pits.
Your arms will be stuck to your body forever.
I love it. All right. Sam, they asked Tom Brady to apologize for tossing the Lombardi trophy from one boat to the other. Did you see that? That's ridiculous.
I heard about that, yeah.
Yeah. What's something dumb that you think you should probably apologize for?
That I should apologize for?
Yeah.
Oh man. For this answer?
For this answer. You make this shit up. I don't care. This is all for fun. There's no points.
Something dumb I should apologize for. Probably that one time when I didn't go to work and then I just stayed home and did nothing with my day.
I thought you were
I don't know.
maybe I thought maybe not smoking enough weed.
I don't know about that. I don't
Smoking
think I
too much weed.
That's never a problem.
No, that's never a problem. That's never a problem for me.
What about you? What about
the time that I put Gorilla Glue in my arms and I made those doctors go into panic and treat me at the emergency room?
Yeah,
Very tough time.
they were subjected to 3.5 weeks of smelly armpits when they opened it up, right? How about you, Fonch?
What was the question one more time?
What's something dumb that you think you should apologize for?
Probably bragging that last time.
No way, bro. No way, dude. That was awesome. I want to see more of that shit.
All right. If that happens, I'll do it again today.
What about you, Erica? Anything stupid you should apologize for?
Absolutely nothing.
Right?
Absolutely nothing.
And you know what? I love that answer. You know, I was a strong believer. I hate cancel culture, to be honest, and I hate that people came out. I think it was like the niece or the daughter of Lombardi, the guy or the people who created the trophy, and it's like demanded he apologize. Like, come on, really?
First of all,
Really?
Tom won 7. That's more than any franchise individually. Let him do what he wants.
Dude, he doesn't need to apologize for shit.
He has so many, he can just toss them off a boat at will,
They're going to rename the trophy after him anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
I would not doubt that. They're gonna name some. They're definitely gonna name some shit after
And a
Tom
lot
Brady,
of people
right?
hate that already.
Yeah, I know. I love it, dude. I mean, come on, just own it. I'm really hoping he gets 10. I'm really hoping this dude gets
Hell
10.
yeah.
Because that would be amazing.
Yeah. If he could play that long, yeah.
I don't know if anyone has 5, let alone 10. You know, I think he on the Time magazine with like a fist.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He
Of
had
all of
like
his rings.
6 on one. He had
Yeah.
2 on one finger, I think.
Yeah, something ridiculous, and it's like, dude, like I want to see all 10. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Get all
Okay,
10 in there.
We're gonna move on, but I'm just saying. We're gonna do our first round of pop culture trivia, and then afterwards, Sam's gonna bless us with some of his best jokes. We're gonna do 10 questions. These are worth 1 point each. These rounds do go up in point value, so don't feel like you're getting behind and you can't win. This is gonna be fun. Are you guys ready? First 10 questions. Are you ready?
Really.
Yeah.
Your name is your buzzer. Your name is your buzzer. Who had hits? Oh, before I start this question, right? You gotta let me finish the question. Don't shout out your name until I finish the question. Who had hits in the 80s with Another One Rides the Bus, Like a
Erica.
Surgeon, and I Love Rocky Road?
Erica.
Erica.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Hell yeah. That's correct. What color clothes were a favorite of musician Johnny Cash?
Erica.
Erica.
Black.
Hell yeah, it's black. What military first-person shooter game served as a launch title for Xbox?
Sam.
I was going to say Erica. Sam, go for it.
Halo.
It was Halo.
Was that right?
Yes, it was Halo.
Oh, nice.
Yes. If that was a guess, it was a great guess. And feel free to guess. Feel free to fuck with the other comics and say something stupid if you don't know. I don't care. All right. Which artist performed in this year's Super Bowl?
Erica.
Fangio.
Erica.
The Weekend.
The Weeknd. I think he was the only performer this year too. Normally they have 2 or 3 performers.
I know the Chiefs didn't perform.
Exactly. That's awesome. Name any of the Jonas Brothers.
Erica.
Damn.
Erica.
Joe.
Joe. That is correct.
I'm gonna just shut
throwing
up
the
for
draws
the rest of
today.
the round.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna just shut up for the rest of the round. Y'all go
Wait, I have a
ahead.
question.
No. Remember, this shit's worth
Yeah, no,
money.
you keep going, girl.
This shit's worth money, and the winner of this episode goes on to the next episode for more money, to the final episode, and there's even more money. So I wouldn't hold back if I were you. And then
Okay,
you get to
I'll
talk
cash app
shit.
y'all.
Then you get to talk shit to Fangio after the show.
Oh,
Yeah, see, then you get to do that to me.
Repost his
Damn.
old posts and say, now this is me.
You know
Okay.
me, Sam. It'll be just my luck.
All right, next question. What sport is at the heart of the movie Hoosiers?
Sam,
Fangio.
Sam.
football.
No.
Fangio.
Fangio.
Basketball.
It is basketball. Everyone's on the scoreboard. Yay!
Woo.
Who did Jada Pinkett Smith reveal she had an entanglement with?
Erica.
Go for it, Erica.
August Alsina.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know the name.
Yeah, I didn't know his name. I knew what happened. I didn't know his
Son's
name.
friend.
I was doing virtual shows back in August, and like all my sets, whether it was a 5-minute set or 10-minute set, I always ended with that, like with playing there was a remix by Marquis with Entanglement with August, and I would play that song, and I'd have everyone sing the song. It was awesome, dude. Entanglement was. Thank you, Jada Pinkett Smith, for that. All right. What TV action What TV action hero could make the most out of items like stethoscopes, mothballs, and drinking straws?
Sam.
Fangio.
Sam.
MacGyver.
MacGyver. What was Kobe Bryant's first jersey number?
Fangio.
Fangio.
8.
It was 8. 8. Last question of the round. What is the name of the 5,000-year-old genie played by Shaquille O'Neal?
Erica.
Fangio.
Erica.
Shazam.
No.
Fangio.
Fangio.
Kazam.
Kazam!
Oh, I would have said Shazam too, actually. I would have said Shazam.
Damn it.
But that's true. It is Kazam.
Awesome. Well, that concludes the first round. That was the easy round. And you guys did great.
Whoa.
Harder?
No, you guys did great. You did. Oh, they definitely get harder, but you guys got 10 out of those 10 questions. I mean, that's awesome. I think that's the first time this season. So good on you. And those were the easy
Me and
questions.
Fangio versus Erica.
All right, Sam. This is Sam's opportunity coming from NorCal. He's going to drop some of his jokes. Are you ready, Sam?
I'm always ready, man.
Hell yeah. I love that attitude, brother.
I'm just kidding. I'm not ready.
Yes, you are.
Roll the footage anyway. So before I start, I just want to warn you guys, I'm not tying myself, and I just took a Viagra, so I could probably go for like 12 minutes. I feel like if you're doing comedy online, you don't time yourself. It's like having random unprotected sex. I mean, sure, everything could be fine, but you can also run the light and get syphilis. The other day on Friday was my coworker's last day. Last week on Friday was my coworker's last day, and I was really sad to see her go, but I was also really happy because she was taking pictures with all of us, and I was having a really good hair day. They say the talk of the town is this new COVID vaccination, and I don't know about you guys, but I like my vaccinations a lot like I like my next gen consoles. You know, I just wait around a little while to see who blows up and who doesn't.
2.0, baby.
I don't have an OnlyFans, but I do have an OnlyFan. I thought my comedy career was blowing up recently. I thought I was getting super popular. I told my wife, I'm like, hey, I have 17 Facebook friend requests that I'm not even going to answer. And she goes, oh, that's cute. I have 162. Speaking of my wife, last night I was getting ready for bed like around 3 a.m. and she woke up to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, wait, before you go back to bed, let me tell you this joke I'm working on. Did not MO for me, you guys. Not MO for me at all. She said, I hate you, and she went back to bed. Yeah, the joke was this. I enrolled my dog in a martial arts class. It's called Taekwondo Doberman.
Oh.
I know. That joke almost ended my marriage, but it was worth it. They say you should never date a comedian, and I do agree with that. I think the reason why I would never date a comedian is because my wife is also a comedian. She might know her. I heard a comic recently say that they got so high that the dog could talk to him, and that's cool. You know, one time I got so high that my cat could talk to me, but she still didn't.
Oh.
No, you guys, really, my cat, she's a jerk. Like, I came home from work the other day, and she was laying on the back of this chair, and I leaned down to give her a kiss, and she was like, ugh, like so far that she fell off the chair. And then she pulled out pepper spray. I swear, I do everything I can for this cat, too. I love her so much. Like, we found out recently that the food we give her wasn't good for her, so I stopped giving it to her immediately, which was good timing, too, because the kids are almost out of cereal. Yeah, I'm vegan now. I've been vegan for about 6 months, and I just want to make sure everybody knows that. It's tough, though. It's tough being a vegan. Like, I went to my favorite restaurant the other day, and I was like, hey, what's your best vegan dish with meat? And then my wife and I went out to lunch, and she was like, hey, you've been doing good on this new diet. I looked over their beer menu. You can have any beer you want. And she went to the bathroom. And so I called the waiter over, and I was like, hey, I want you to bring me a beer with a steak in it. And he's like, what? I go, look, I don't got a lot of time here, okay? Go in the back, cook a steak, put in a beer, and bring it out to me. We'll call it Ale 1. I was at the grocery store the other day, and it's so different being a vegan. Like, I was walking past the meat section, and I was looking at the steaks and the pork chops and the chickens, and I'm like, oh, man, this section is dead to me. Somebody commented on one of my Instagram photos and put hashtag vegans are hypocrites and hashtag plants have feelings too. And that's not why I do it. You know, I'm not doing it to be cruelty free. That's just a bonus, I guess. The reason why I do it is because how it makes me feel, you know, superior. I have a lazy eye. It's cool though, you know, because it matches my personality. But my other eye's not lazy, you know. So I had to do a DNA test to make sure it wasn't adopted. Somebody told me that I look like the ugly guy on Pawn Stars. And I'm like, oh, great. I look like the entire cast of Pawn Stars. I'm not trying to brag here, you guys. I'm not trying to brag or anything. But I did just sign a deal with Hulu, and I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, woo. Thanks. I get 3 months for $1. I'm still married. Like I told you earlier, I'm married. I got married like a little over a year ago before the pandemic. We drove up to Las Vegas. We did one of those drive-through weddings. It was cool. She didn't even know. She thought it was McDonald's. My vows were, can I get a double cheeseburger? And I do. People ask me what it's like being married to a comedian. It's a lot like being married to a regular person, except funnier. You know, like when we argue, we use microphones. All the neighbors gather around and laugh at everything we say. And if the argument gets out of hand, I just got to shine a flashlight at her, and we have 1 minute to wrap up the argument. All right, I'm going to get out of here before I go. Before I get out of here, I'm going to let you guys know a little secret. I did just join Tinder recently. Now, it's not what you're thinking. It's not what you're thinking at all. I joined as like this really hot girl, and then I messaged all the guys. I'm like, hey, come meet me at the Zoom open mic on Wednesday night. That's how you build your audience. Hey, thank you guys.
Awesome job, guys. That was Funky Sam Medina. I can't play the music or I'll get struck with copyright law stuff. Dude, I don't know about you, but if I was one of your neighbors, man, I would be the first one to stand outside and start heckling your asses while you argue.
Yeah, right.
That's awesome. Great job, Sam. Great job.
Hey, thanks.
Okay, real quick, audience. And I'm gonna start with you, Erica, with this question. But I want to know, the country is literally freezing. We talked about this pre-show. It's literally freezing right now. If you could go anywhere, you're in Chicago. If you could go anywhere right now to avoid this blizzard, where are you going?
Anywhere in the country.
Anywhere.
Or anywhere. If I could go anywhere to get out of, I'd just go to Bali. I just take up a room in Balinese family's little, y'all know the little temple, like little houses they have out there. I just take up
Yeah.
shop. I just grab my little boutique sari and just wrap myself up and say I'm home. What's up?
Have you been out there before, or is this because you've looked at a lot of photos on Instagram?
Oh, it's because I've been out there and I seen them temples, baby.
Nice.
Trust.
Well, a lot of people shop for their retirement, like on Instagram. They're just like, I think my wife has been doing that for years, just looking at where she wants to go, putting little pins in places she wants to go.
This is why I don't have kids, Chris.
What's funny is my wife actually shops her retirement on my Instagram.
That's awesome. I've been to two Southeast countries, Singapore and Thailand. Very different in price points for sure, but both very very amazing. Like I highly recommend it.
You
Yeah.
literally went to the most expensive and the cheapest countries. in
Pretty-
Southeast Asia.
pretty much.
Same damn time.
Dude, Thailand, like we had our own little private hotel room on the beach with our own private pool, and it was like a 5-star resort. Place was like $120 a night, American dollars. I mean, dude, you can't even get a crack motel in LA for that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
7,000 baht.
yeah, it was.
7,000 baht.
Yeah, it was amazing. In Singapore, like that raped my wallet. Singapore was ridiculous. Thank you, Charles, for getting married in Singapore. So, okay. What about you, Sam? Where are you going?
In October of 2019, for our honeymoon, we went to Honolulu, and I never wanted to leave. And if I could ever get the chance to go there again, I'm gonna go there, even if it's a hypothetical question.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I love it, dude.
I love
I'm
it.
I'm retiring in Hawaii.
Me too, man. Hell yeah.
I've been with my girl almost 20 years, and we've been since like the first date. We've been planning for Hawaii.
Nice.
So, and it takes planning. It takes planning. What about you, Fangio? Where are you going?
Man, out of all the places I've been, like the one time I went to Mexico, it was all desert, hot. I went to Guatemala, rainforest, rain. I feel like I don't get to enjoy the places that I go. But if I were to have to pick, I would probably say Australia.
Really?
And that sounds scary because they got all these motherfucking crocodiles out there and all this dangerous ass and poison ass animals. But
And
I
kangaroos
did wanna
that
study marine biology.
kangaroos that'll
And-
kick your ass, dude.
Oh, dude, you seen that? Those kangaroos, they post up like, yeah, what's good?
They're all jacked.
You don't want that.
been in the gym all day, dude, just so they can kick your ass.
And they have toilets that go the wrong direction when you flush them.
Is that a myth?
I don't know.
I saw that on The Simpsons
I
like
saw
20
on
years ago.
Simpsons
It was like 20 years
No,
ago,
no,
dude.
it's not a myth. It's not a myth.
Yeah, I have no idea, dude. So I feel like I want to design a toilet and put the holes in the other direction and see if the water goes the other way or does it come out and make a quick U-turn. You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, we're gonna do another round of trivia. We're gonna do 5 questions this time. These are worth 3 points each. Your name is your buzzard. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, here we go. What collectible cards featured characters such as Upchuck, Junk Food John, and Disgusting Justin?
Erica.
Sarah, what? I was.
You supposed to say Serica?
I know Serica. That's Sam. I heard Sam first, and that's why I was gonna say Sam, then Eric Serica.
Like,
Holy,
Garbage Pail Kids.
it is Garbage Pail Kids.
I used to have those.
I think we're all old enough. Most of us have had them, or at least got them from our older sibling or something. How many storms converged to make the perfect storm?
Sam. 7.
No.
Erica.
Go for it, Erica.
3.
It was 3. I'm like, where'd you come up with 7? I love it. That's such a good answer. But no. This reality personality was punched in the face at a bar while shooting in Seaside Heights.
Erica. Snooki.
It was Snooki.
What? She did?
What?
Can't you tell by the way I talk? I used to watch Georgie Shore.
That's awesome. I like losing where I am on my page. What does ASL stand for in live chats and on online chat rooms?
Sam.
Go for Sam.
Age, sex, location.
It is age, sex, location. Spending a lot of time.
Keep asking these old man questions. I'll clean up.
Okay, I don't tell people, but my pop culture ranges from like late '60s on. Like it's anything that's hip
Not
hop
that old.
culture.
Not that old.
No, but it ranges. Like I try to make it because comedians range in age. We got youngsters and we have, people in their 60s and 70s doing comedy. So, all right, last question of the round: who was the second celeb to sing in the infamous Imagine video after Gal Gadot?
Erica.
Go for it, Erica.
James Blake.
No.
Sam.
Go for Sam.
Blake Shelton.
No. Good guesses. Fangio, you got an answer?
No, I got no answer. For that.
Okay. The answer I'm looking for is Kristen Wiig. Kristen Wiig was number 2 on that.
You could have given me 100 guesses.
Yeah,
We wouldn't have got
commercial.
that.
And that's fine. You don't have to get all of them. All right. What's the best movie of all time and why? Sam.
My favorite movie is Friday. Just because like I pretty much have the whole thing memorized. I've watched it a million times and it's just like comforting to me. So I say Friday.
Nice. Who's your favorite character in that movie?
You got to go with Chris Tucker. He's really cool, Smokey. But however, I was working security pre-pandemic at a comedy club, and I got to meet and kind of hang out with Big Worm recently. So.
Oh yeah.
Faison Love, yeah, my boy Faison.
Nice, dude. I thought you were gonna say Chris Tucker and that he was an asshole and it ruined your whole they always say don't meet your heroes. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they do say that.
I work in the film business 17 years and I've met a lot of people who I really liked and looked up to and was like, wow, you're a prick. Bye. Like you that does really ruin your image of who you think they are. How about
Big Worm? You should do it.
Big Worm?
Yeah,
I think I'd like to meet Chris Tucker too. To be honest, I've always loved Chris Tucker. Where is he these days? I hope he's producing or writing. How about you, Erica?
Terminator 2.
Nice. Why? Why Terminator 2? I like that answer, by the way.
It is the perfect marriage of sci-fi and fantasy, and it's still pretty timeless. It still holds up on a rewatch because the sets are so beautifully minimal and industrial. And come on.
That's good.
I just
I
watched
don't know
it
what
like
it's-
2 days ago. It was fantastic. Like I haven't seen it in a while, and still the same.
Yeah,
It's
amazing.
It's
It was a pretty
beautiful.
big deal when that movie came out too.
The special effects for the T-1000
era,
or whatever he
yeah.
was amazing. Was it T-1000?
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah, I remember. That's great. I knew it was T something, T bag, something like that. How about
Yeah, it's one of those.
yeah? How about you, Fangio?
You know what? I don't remember what I said last time, and this might be deja vu.
Did I ask
But
you this
I'm gonna
question
go
last
with-
time?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I have to go back and rewatch that episode. I don't ask the same questions every episode.
I gotta say Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder to me was one of my funniest movies that I've seen. It's a movie that you probably couldn't recreate now. It's just the world's too politically correct, but everything about that movie was fantastic. From all the people who were in it to Robert Downey Jr. being black and dude, that whole shit was so funny.
Dude, okay, so you guys know, I do work in the film business. I do set lighting, and I'm a grip. And so one of my favorite parts of that movie is when Tom Cruise plays the producer, and he screams at the key grip. He said, "Where's the key grip?" And he has the key grip to punch the guy, right? The director, whatever.
Really hard.
And it's amazing because I work a lot of grips and electricians on film sets. A lot of them are thugs. They come from thuggy backgrounds. Spent time in prison, drug addicts. You just work with thugs, and I love it. They're my boys. I mean, I fall in that category in my own way. I did tell you guys about Maria at breakthroughinnovative.com for anger management, right? I have my issues. But that's my favorite part of that movie is because they called out the key grips.
They had an interview with Brandon T. Jackson, and it was like, what'd you think about Robert Downey Jr.? And it was so funny. He's like, man, I never knew what method acting was until the first day I met Robert Downey Jr. He showed up an hour late to the set, and the first thing he does, he looks at me and he's like, hey, you know how we do.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's like, man, I don't know if I was to be offended, but that's when I heard about method acting.
That's awesome. That's wonderful, dude. He had a great comeback, Robert Downey Jr. You know what I mean? Like
probably one of the best, if not the best.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we're gonna do 5 more questions of trivia, and then Erica Switzer is going to bless us with her comedy. Hell yeah, you guys ready? These are still worth 3 points. Still worth 3 points. Your name is your buzzard. What former SNL cast member was attacked with a stun gun by his assistant? Sam.
Oh dang! I wasn't saying Andy Dick, but he was on SNL. Phil Hartman.
No. We're comics, guys.
I was more of a Mad TV person and In Living Color.
I was more of a Bobby Lee on Mad TV. Yeah.
I'll try it, Erica.
Yeah, go for it.
Andy Kaufman.
No. Good guesses, guys.
Yeah,
The answer I'm looking for is David Spade.
Oh.
He was hit with a stun gun by his
It's funny
assistant.
because my first instinct was Andy Dick. That sounds like something Andy Dick would do, and they kind of look similar.
Yeah, very much. In the cartoon that originally aired as a segment of Animaniacs, what was the name of the Brain's sidekick? Erica.
Pinky.
It is Pinky. Pinky and the Brain. What is considered to be the death of traditional media? Sam.
The internet.
Close. I'm looking more of a specific answer. More specific answer.
Erica.
Fangio?
Go for it, Erica.
Oh, sorry. Fangio said. Go ahead.
You got it.
It's what I hear on my end. It's internet coming in.
The digital age.
No.
Oh,
Fangio.
Social media.
It is social media.
Nice.
Yes, it is social media. Okay. Which Black Eyed Peas song had a 14-week run atop of the billboards?
Erica.
Go for it, Erica.
Where's the love?
No.
Damn.
It's a good guess. Good guess. You know that was at the top. Sam.
Anxiety.
No.
Dang, that was the one with the guy from Papa Roach in it.
I actually don't like this song. With Fangio, go for it.
I Got a Feeling.
I got a feeling. Yes, that's it.
Oh.
I got a feeling. Yep, it is. I got a feeling. That song annoys the hell out of me. Maybe
you know what? That's why I
there,
thought about it.
It was there so long. Black Eyed Peas, a little fun. Black Eyed Peas pulled me up on stage. They played the West Hollywood, where they closed down the streets for Halloween. And they have like 3 or 4 stages. Black Eyed Peas played, I want to say it was around 2003, 2004, and they pulled me up on stage, and I got to dance up there for a song. So that was pretty cool.
Dope.
Yeah, I don't know if it was my outfit. I think it was my outfit.
You were fresh.
Yeah.
I get it.
No, I was white Nelly, and yeah, I had this giant ass Band-Aid going across my face, and I had all these clothes, and then one of my friends who was into ceramics made me this like 35-pound gold chain, and it was all the links. And it was ceramic
I'm praying
links.
You were wearing a do-rag because that's the visual that's coming in my head.
Yes. And so I had this big money sign, and I was up near the front of the stage dancing there on Santa Monica Boulevard, and they pulled me up. They pulled about 3. There was 3 or 4 of us. They pulled up, and it was fun. It was hilarious. So, and my wife and all of them were out there in the crowd. It was great. She wasn't my wife at the time, but my girlfriend. Anyways, last question of the round. What checkerboard slip-on shoes did Spicoli wear in the movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Erica.
Vans.
Vans. That is correct. Erica is on fire.
Yeah, she's
on fire.
she's going in.
No, I wouldn't even know. I was picturing the Vans, but I couldn't think of what they were called.
Well, great job. Great job. All right. Erica's going to bless us with some of her humor. If you haven't already, you're checking out the show, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We live stream every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And sometimes we have bad internet issues, which I'm having tonight. If you're watching this in repost, thank you so much. Make sure you scroll down, like, all that jazz. Erica, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Hell yeah. Let's hear it. Here is Erica Switzer.
Woo-hoo. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, guys. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. As he introduced me, my name is Erica Switzer. So I'm a Black American woman with a German name that used to teach English to French kids in the middle of Shanghai, China. You cannot get more American than that. And it turns out I heard that they just started doing COVID testing with anal swabs over there. I chose the wrong time to leave, y'all. Damn it. I have to go get my hair redone. Y'all can't tell. Y'all are dudes. Y'all don't care anyway, as long as I have a head attached. But when my hair is not done, it's a mess. It's a big poofy thing. Like, I was doing shows where I was rocking the antebellum afro, looking like I was trying to be the Harriet Tubman of comedy, you know. It was so bad, y'all. I looked like if you went on Wish and ordered Whoopi Goldberg. This was not.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was not awesome for me there, you know. It was not. I have a reputation to uphold. This is my little sexy Nicki Minaj right here. Matter of fact, if comedy don't work, I want to be a rapper. And I was thinking my rap name could be Childless Gambino. Was doing a show a few nights ago, had a pink background. My big ass forehead caught this ring light and it was shining pink. And I thought, ooh, Lil Uzi squirt. I'm sitting over here capping, really. I'm you know, my love languages truly are Aaliyah and 9 Inch Nails. As a Black woman who loves 9 Inch Nails, I would be in my car just cruising, just singing along to Hurt and stuff like that, and realize I just sounded like a sad Sade. But it validated my love, you know? I made a New Year's resolution to stop talking to negative people. I haven't talked to myself in 49 days. As you could probably tell with loving comedy, I love writing. I also love the show This Is Us. I was thinking I wanted to pitch my own version to BET called That's Dem. I'm Erica Switzer. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you.
Woo! Great job. Hell yeah. Erica Switzer, folks. Coming here and crushing it. Great. I love it. You know, all I heard was anal swabs. I'm sorry, you threw me off. You start off the show with anal swabs. Like, where do you go from there? You know.
His face, I can see it. His imagination ran with it. It's like anal swabs.
I got excited. You know, I'm just saying. You know, but for real, like, I heard that. Are they really doing that?
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
It's
Come
a real
on.
thing.
Like, you said you're trying to not talk to negative people. Dude, I stopped watching the news like a year ago. So I've been in my little happy bliss bubble. You know, but someone did mention to me the other day about these anal swabs. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why? What?
You wanna really get away from negativity? Try living abroad for 3 years, 3.5 in China with the Great Firewall.
Wow.
You think you got news? How about none?
That's got to be an experience coming back to the U.S. after something like that, right? Does it feel like different, like everything's in your face?
I'm still learning how to speak.
How long you been here? How long have you been back?
I've been back since July.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Well,
You came back for the winter.
hey, I set that whole thing out.
That's awesome. Well, wonderful job. That was great. That was really good. I want to ask a question. I want to start with you, Erica. We just had Valentine's. Describe your ideal Valentine date.
My ideal Valentine date, I just had.
Ooh.
Because we were actually here. Because before I met this guy, I was celibate. Before that, I was getting a divorce. So, yes, this past Valentine's has been, I can't tell you.
Nice.
We on YouTube.
How about you, Fangio?
My ideal Valentine's Day. Dang. I'm a artsy kind of guy. I've always been like, I like going checking out museums, and you can always do like a nice little picnic and check out a nice museum. Only problem is I don't know any girls that want to go to nice museums.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, bro.
Well,
They do
you're here.
not.
You're here in LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna meet up after this whole quarantine thing. I'm gonna introduce you to some ladies.
I was like, oh, you gonna take me on the date? That's nice.
I'm gonna live vicariously through you. I've been with my woman 19 years, and I'm gonna start sending you out on some dates. You just gotta report back. No, I know a lot of ladies.
You'll be a ladies' man for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, I love museums. I know a lot of women who like museums, and I dig that. That's cool. How about you, Sam?
The thing I did the last 2 years on Valentine's Day was I performed in couples comedy shows. So probably that, with my wife, because we both love comedy, and so being on like a comedy couple show, it's fun, it's cute, whatever.
Does she do stand up?
Yeah, my wife's a comic.
Yeah, you did say she was a comic. Okay.
So performing with my wife would probably be my favorite thing to do on Valentine's Day.
That's awesome, dude. That's really cool.
And then
I like
afterwards, what Erica was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that stuff I wasn't talking about, baby. Yes.
Our brains like to fill in the gaps.
That ain't the only gap being fit. Let me stop.
Oh! This is not a kid show. This is not a kid show. If you let your kids watch this, you're a bad parent. What?
Just because kid is in the name of the show doesn't mean.
Yes, it's kid or not kid. All right, we're gonna do 5 more questions of pop culture trivia. Now these questions are escalated to 5 points each, so it's anybody's game. However, they are a little more challenging, but you might know the answers. And then we're gonna do a quick speed round of some ad libs, and then we're gonna get some laughs from Mr. Fangio over here. All right. Next question. In what 1988 video... Let me start the question again. In what 1988 video game could you and a friend blast evil aliens as muscular commandos named Bill and Lance? Told you. Go for it, Sam.
Space Invaders.
No. Good guess. I like your guess, but no. These are harder questions, and I can't let you Google. I can see Google in your glasses there, Fangio. No, I'm just kidding. The answer I'm looking for is Contra.
Oh, I love that game too. I didn't know their names though.
Yeah, I didn't know their names either.
Yeah. Neither did I. I looked it up. Up, down, left, right. Was it A, B, select, start? BA, select, start, something like that. Does that still work? Like if you buy the if you know how they got the little compact versions of Nintendo?
Oh,
and they
yeah,
have like
yeah.
100 games, Nintendo NES games in it. I wonder if you do that, if it will still work. Like if it's part of the programming.
It would
Or if
probably work on an emulation.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Emulation is the original file, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. This rapper was born O'Shea Jackson.
Fangio.
Erica.
Fangio.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, baby.
We're born on the same day.
Oh wow.
There you go. Then you should know that. I've worked with him twice, and he is hella cool to work with.
Wow.
I'm
Love
sure
that guy.
he looked cool.
Love that guy. And one of the times I worked with him was on a Sesame Street thing, and it was just him and Elmo talking about ice cubes in a glass. It was,
I think I've seen clips of that online.
I was standing 20 feet away, like
Wow.
doing the lighting. Those,
How cool.
Are
yeah.
you serious? Or are you being a kid?
Ha ha ha! You being a kidder. Sam, I hated that name my whole life until about 4 years ago. I just owned it, and now I'm doing comedy. And
It
people are like,
grows
"Oh,
on
is
you.
that your real name? It's perfect for comedy." Yeah. What is the only continent that cannot be conquered in the board game Risk?
Erica.
Erica.
Antarctica.
Antarctica. Hell yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
good.
that's
nice.
I've spent many a college night playing Risk with the
Yeah,
homies.
it's a fun game. I have it on my phone.
how many NBA championships did the Chicago Bulls win in the 90s?
Erica.
Sam.
Erica.
6.
It was 6. All right, one question left for this round. Who won the first season of Survivor?
Sam.
Sam.
Michael.
No.
Erica.
It's just throwing him out. Go for it, Erica.
Richard Hatch.
It was Richard Hatch. Damn.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah, she on fire.
I thought I really was like, no one's gonna get this one.
She's steaming over there. Look at her.
That was the year I graduated high school, by the way. 97. Love it. All right, we're going to do some quick ad-libs. This is just for fun. First thing that comes to your brain, and then Fangio is going to bless us with some jokes. First thing that comes to your mind. My favorite color is?
Green.
Green. The best animal is?
Swordfish.
Swordfish. What the fuck? Okay. The scariest movie is?
Scary movie.
Scary movie. My celebrity role model is?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Love it. My favorite place to go is?
Under
Also
the
Tom
bed.
Cruise.
I love it. Okay, Fangio, are you ready, brother?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Bless us with some jokes.
First of all, both of you guys, great job because you guys had me laughing. That was fantastic. As you heard earlier, my Valentine's was pretty dry. I had one date, and I'll tell you that people who wear masks, it's kind of hard with how they look like under, okay? Because I was with this chick, and when it came down to eating, when we sat down, she took off her mask. She had a mustache thicker than me, okay? But she was a fantastic kisser, though. Fantastic. My lips are pretty warm from that. And man, dude, it's kind of hard dating right now because, you know, the whole pandemic and everything. And I work at a hospital, and I love working there. You know, I love the patients, I love the nurses, but every once in a while, you run into a racist patient, man. Like the other day, I was passing out wipes. That's what I do. I pass out like supplies and stuff, and I was passing out wipes to a patient, and they were like, "Oh, Juan, can you get me some diapers, please?" Juan, it's like, my name is Fangio. And she said, "Okay, Jesus, can I get some diapers, please?" Jesus. But what she didn't know is that I'm a comedian, and I love to play pranks on her. So I showed up in her room at 1 a.m. wearing all white. Now I know you guys can't see it, so I'm gonna take it off real quick. I know what you guys thinking. Your boy looked like Jesus. Or as she like to say, Jesus. Yeah. I had my friend turn on the music. My other friend turned on the light. So as soon as I walk in the room, all you heard was, oh. I looked at her and I was like, my child, it's time. Walk towards the light. Now, she can't speak. She has a speaking valve, and that helps her communicate. So at night, when she don't have it, she communicates by blinking. So I can tell I've been reading her for a long time, and she was like, Jesus, please don't take me away. I'm just kidding, guys. I would never do that to somebody. She was already dead when I was doing all that. Now, I'm a fun fact kind of person. Now, I don't know if you guys knew, but in 1979 in Sweden, they actually classified homosexuality as an illness. Think about that. How fun would that be now, right? I can imagine a phone call will be like, hi, Olivia. Sorry, I can't come into work today. I'm feeling a little gay. All right, everybody. Thank you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Now,
Yes, great job. Let's give it up for Jesus. You did
I
great,
love
brother.
doing that
You
more
did
live
great.
because I love moving around, and I don't know if you guys could tell. I felt like just doing this a lot. Oh, you blinking.
I'm just waiting for you to say something. Erica, what's the first thing you're doing when things get back to normal?
Getting on somebody's stage.
You said that slow. You're like, getting onto someone's stage. I love that. I love that answer. What about you, Sam?
Opening for Erica.
Opening for Erica. What about you, Fazio?
I will also be getting on someone. Oh, no stage. Leave that out. Going
Get up.
back to casual sex.
Do you do like Tinder and all that shit?
Nah, man. I'm not really the online app person. I meet people just,
Talking to them.
person, yeah.
The old-fashioned
it
way.
also helps too that I work at a hospital too. That's a lot of people are nurses and stuff like that. So that's even a conversation that I can enter because it's like, oh yeah, I work in a place like that. So it's like, I
Nice.
don't know. It's easy kind of to meet people.
So all your dates are Filipino?
Sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
They're very Asian,
my
I'll say
wife's
that.
my wife's Filipino, guys. So fuck off.
Oh.
Oh, and guess what? She's a nurse. No, that's awesome, dude. No, I can't imagine dating in today's world, dude. Like, just COVID or no COVID. Like,
Yeah,
with
regardless, it's
Tinder and
still,
all
like,
that. Yeah, dude.
Everybody just all that everybody wants is just to hook up, and then that's it.
That's what I feel like that's for. And I'm not gonna lie, I would use it, but that's not where I'm gonna find my girlfriend.
Ooh.
I found my girl, my now wife, the way you're supposed to. On the dance floor, dancing to Britney Spears, I'm a slave for you. That's how I met my wife 19 years ago. At a club that burned down here in LA. So, and actually Jay-Z sings about it. He says Rublin and Dublins. That's where I met my wife, in the club Dublins. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Next round of trivia. These are worth 5 points each. It's still anybody's game. I looked at Erica's. She's got a little bit of a lead, but you guys.
Okay,
can still...
I was just about to ask you what the score was.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm not
Okay.
telling you, but it's anyone's game. 5 points each. How much money was awarded to 79-year-old Stella Lieback after spilling her 49-cent cup of coffee in her lap?
Sam,
Sam.
3 million.
Anyone else with a guess?
Andre.
Erica.
4 million.
4 million. Fangio?
I'm gonna say 16.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to Sam. It's 2.8 million. And he's right there at 3. So I'm just gonna give that to
People
Sam.
get ridiculous amount of money for stuff, so I threw out a high number.
Yeah, and 49-cent cup of coffee. If I think that should probably date it around early 90s, maybe. Like I was. Can't get a cup of coffee for less than like $3 now. What's that?
Big return on her cup of coffee.
Yeah. all her money went to coffee over the years, I guess. What cuddly toy that hit the market in 1982, also acted as a nightlight when you squeezed it?
Erica.
It
Glowworm.
was Glowworm.
Yep.
I don't
You
know
guys,
that one.
you didn't know that one? You didn't know that one? I owned a Glowworm. What? I did. It was green. Whatever. What was the name of the diner/coffee house where the kids hung out in the show Beverly Hills 90210? Sam.
The Peach Pit.
It was the Peach Pit. What was the name? I just asked that question. Name an actress that has performed in one of the movies with the most Academy Awards.
Erica. Kate Winslet.
What movie was that?
Titanic.
You know, I looked this up and I was like, did Titanic get the most? And it's tied with 2 other movies. And the first movie was Ben-Hur, right? And these all have 11 Academy Award wins. So Ben-Hur, Titanic, and then Lord of the Rings. So that's why I said.
Oh yeah, I knew Lord of the Rings. I didn't know the ones.
Then why didn't you say Fangio and answer it?
I'm literally like I'm pretty fucking high, bro, and like I'm just like chilling. Like most of my answers, I was like, I know that.
I know
and
that.
I didn't say anything.
Right now, he's Team Erica. Like, go Erica.
Erica. Oh, wait a minute. No, yeah, I knew Glowworm too, but I didn't know until after she said her name. Like, I knew that.
It can't be slow right now.
All right, last question of the round. What was the first arcade game to allow players to enter their initials on the high scoreboard? Sam, go for it.
Donkey Kong.
No. Good guess.
Okay.
But go for it, Erica.
Pac-Man.
No. Good
Fangio.
guesses. Go for it, Fangio.
Mario?
No. It was an arcade game, and I don't think Mario was an arcade game.
Fangio.
Fangio.
Galaga?
No, that's a good guess. Asteroids.
Asteroids.
Galaga's a good guess because that was in the same ballpark as Asteroids. But no, the answer was Asteroids. That's what we're looking for. Sam, what inspired you to get into comedy?
I'm pretty quick-witted, I've always felt, and I love Mitch Hedberg, and Mitch Hedberg was my biggest inspiration to get into comedy.
Nice, dude. I love that. Mitch Hedberg, he had some amazing jokes. How about you, Fangio?
Me? Oh man, I've always been a fan of like Jim Carrey and Bernie Mac, and like it's like they're different styles of comedy, and that's when I really got to see like, damn, you know, like you can be funny in your own way, and like everybody has their own way to do things. Because you see Jim Carrey, he's weird how he does stuff, but it's funny. And like Bernie Mac was a very relatable person, and it's like as soon as you hear him talk, like you know everything about him I've ever seen was amazing. You know, and a lot of stories I heard about Bernie Mac was always what made me want to be a comic.
Yeah, very positive person is what I've always heard about him. How about you, Sam?
Erica?
Oh, Erica, I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna have to piggyback on what Fangio said about Bernie. Growing up in Chicago, I couldn't turn on the radio without hearing his name and that he was headlining stuff. And
especially Chicago too.
Exactly. Just and with that voice too. Jeez.
Yeah, he had a really good voice.
I'm trying to tell you, motherfucker.
I love it. I don't know if you guys know the comedian Willie Mack. I had the pleasure of I interviewed him this last week for a project, and you know he told me his whole experience with Bernie, and it was a lot of positive stuff that he had to say about him, and he was working on a show with him, but he was like a nobody on the show, and Bernie was just didn't know him, but just showed a lot of love and affection towards everyone on set, everyone who was creative, and I love that dude, and he seemed like a very positive person every time I saw him on screen. Fangio, where can people find you on social media?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram and on Facebook. It's at Fangio Martinez. Exactly how you guys see it right there.
Awesome. How about you, Erica?
I can be found on Instagram and YouTube at Erica Switzer and on TikTok and Twitter at the Erica Switzer.
The Erica Switzer. How about you, Sam?
I'm across the board at Funky Sam Medina, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all those fun things.
What do you guys think about TikTok?
I'm trying.
Yeah, I barely even got the app and started seeing all the stuff in it. It's actually kind of funny.
I became an overnight sensation on TikTok by accident. I had this video where I threw these papers up in the air in slow motion, and I made it for Facebook. But I was like, oh, I'll put it on TikTok. This is, whatever. I have one. Overnight, within 2 days, maybe it got like 33 likes and over 600 views. And then one of my friends is like, I hate you because I work for 2 hours to make a video and I get 10 likes.
Dude, the dumbest stuff on TikTok gets the most views. I did a video of no, I'm just saying, like I do stuff all the time trying to be funny, and then I shot a video of my son running into the room and he starts dancing to this little toy I had, and the thing blows up, gets 1 million views,
Wow.
almost 70,000 likes or whatever, and it's like, what the hell, dude? Like I try, and then I don't try, and then that's the result. I don't understand it. I don't understand how they push content. Real quick, the score. Third place, you win third place. Mr. Fangio, you got 14 points. Good job. Yay. Woo! In second place with a solid 18 points, Funky Sam Medina.
Yeah.
I gotta just keep calling you Funky Sam Medina.
It's gotta flow.
It's gotta flow, man. He told me people don't call him Funky Sam Medina. We need to. Everyone call him Funky Sam Medina.
You know what? Now that I know you, Sam, that's all I'm gonna call you,
Yeah.
Funky Sam
Hell
Medina.
yeah.
Yeah. Hit him up in his DMs. Funky Sam Medina all day long. This episode's winner, and moving on to round 2, Erica Switzer. Hell yeah. Woo! 40 points. That is the best so far this season. That is the best so far this season.
Together wouldn't even beat her.
Yeah, no. Wonderful job. She's the winner. She wins the gift card for this episode. She moves on to round 2. Chance to win more money. And if you win round 2, you go to round 3 for your chance to win $500. So thank you for being here, guys. I love you. If you're watching, you're probably going to watch this and repost, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you scroll down, hit like, share, all that jazz. We're live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Chris Kidder. I'm your host. And remember, keep creating, keep smiling. For God's sake, keep laughing. I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. See you guys next week. Peace.
Woo.